Barron Trump has been making waves at one of the most prestigious universities in New York. But it's not just about his famous last name. Rumor has it Donald Trump's youngest son is stealing hearts and turning heads on campus. What's behind this unexpected rise in popularity? And why are even his critics intrigued? Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll learn a surprising twist about Barron that nobody saw coming. At just 18 years old, Barron Trump has stepped out of the shadows of his high-profile family and into the bustling streets of Manhattan as a student at NYU's Stern School of Business. While the world has often seen him as a quiet presence in the Trump family, something remarkable is unfolding. On campus, Barron isn't just another freshman. He's become a name people are talking about for all the right reasons. From whispers in lecture halls to stories shared in dorm rooms, his charisma and confidence are creating a buzz that few expected. But here's the kicker: Barron isn't relying on his family's fame to get attention. Instead, his striking looks, towering height, and laid-back charm have earned him the title of a ladies' man. Curious to know how he's managing to win over people in such a politically charged environment? Well, there's more to this story than meets the eye, and we'll break it all down. Stay with me through the entire video and you'll hear the real reason why even his critics can't help but admire him. It's a revelation that could change the way you see Barron Trump forever. Barron Trump's choice to attend NYU Stern School of Business wasn't just another celebrity child decision, it was a move that sparked endless conversations. His father, former President Donald Trump, hinted that Barron had been accepted into several top schools. But Barron chose to stay close to home, right in the heart of Manhattan. For some, this decision showed a sense of independence, a desire to carve his path, away from the constant spotlight of politics. From his first day on campus, Barron stood out not just for his 6'7" stature or the Secret Service agents keeping a watchful eye, but for the curiosity he stirred among his peers. While many expected him to keep to himself, he surprised everyone by being approachable, friendly, and quick to adapt to college life. Then came the unexpected twist: Barron's popularity among the ladies. Tall, handsome, and confident, he quickly became the talk of the campus. But it wasn't just about his appearance. Students described him as down-to-earth, even funny, a side of Barron the public rarely sees. And perhaps the most surprising detail: some of his biggest admirers come from groups that traditionally wouldn't align with his family's political views. Yet there he is, charming everyone one conversation at a time. And while Barron seems to enjoy the attention, he isn't flashy about it. Insiders say he's focused on his studies, staying grounded despite the noise. This balance between confidence and humility is what sets him apart, making him a figure of fascination not just on campus, but beyond. But here's where things get even more intriguing. What role did his mother, Melania Trump, play in shaping this confident young man? That's coming up next, and trust me, you won't want to miss it. Barron's relationship with his mother, Melania Trump, offers key insights into the person he's becoming. Melania has often described her parenting approach as unique, focusing on raising Barron as his own person. From a young age, she gave him the freedom to make decisions, instilling in him a strong sense of independence. This upbringing, she believes, is what allowed him to confidently choose New York University and stay in the city he considers home. When asked about Barron leaving for college, Melania shared something surprising. Unlike many parents, she didn't feel like an empty nester. Instead, she said she respects Barron's decision and trusts him to find his way. For her, it's about supporting his choices while letting him take the lead. It's this mix of guidance and trust that seems to have shaped Barron's self-assured nature, something his peers are now noticing at Stern. But Melania's influence goes beyond just parenting. In recent interviews, she revealed how involved Barron was during Donald Trump's presidential campaigns. Behind the scenes, she said he had a clear vision of who his father needed to connect with, and wasn't afraid to voice his opinions. This level of awareness and confidence is rare for someone his age, and it shows that Barron is more than just the quiet youngest son of a famous family. So, how does this all tie into his growing popularity and newfound reputation at college? It's a blend of his upbringing, his natural charisma, and perhaps a lesson or two from the world of politics. But there's another layer to this story: his unexpected decisions during one of the most critical moments in his father's career. That's coming up next, and it reveals just how much Barron is stepping into his own spotlight. Barron Trump's decisions during the 2024 presidential election offer a glimpse into his character and priorities. While his family remained deeply involved in the campaign, Barron took a different path. When offered a chance to serve as an at-large delegate for Florida at the Republican National Convention, he turned it down, citing prior commitments. This decision raised eyebrows, especially since all of his siblings were present at the event. But Barron wasn't entirely absent from the campaign trail. Shortly before the convention, he made a rare public appearance at one of Donald Trump's rallies. This move left many wondering, was Barron deliberately keeping his distance from politics, or was he striking a balance between family loyalty and his own aspirations? What's clear is that Barron is choosing to focus on his education and personal life over a spotlight in the political arena. His time at NYU, surrounded by students from all walks of life, seems to reflect this shift. By staying out of the constant political narrative, Barron is carving a space where he can grow on his terms. Even Melania acknowledged the importance of his decisions during this period. She explained that Barron has always been vocal and strategic, but ultimately, he's his own person. This refusal to follow a traditional path, even within his high-profile family, has only added to the intrigue surrounding him. But there's still one more twist in Barron's story that's been quietly brewing. It ties together his popularity, his independence, and a surprising role that even his closest supporters didn't expect. Stay tuned, because the final piece of the puzzle is something you'll want to hear. As Barron's story continues to unfold, one thing is becoming increasingly clear: he's playing a role that no one anticipated. While his public appearances remain limited, those closest to the Trump family suggest that Barron has been quietly influential behind the scenes. During Donald Trump's campaigns, Melania hinted that Barron's input was crucial in certain decisions. From identifying key allies to recommending strategic moves, he wasn't just a spectator, he was actively shaping discussions. This revelation adds an entirely new dimension to his growing popularity at NYU. While many see him as just another student, or even as the ladies' man of the campus, there's a depth to Barron that most people don't get to witness. Balancing a high-profile name with his low-key demeanor, he's managed to create a unique identity that's both relatable and fascinating. His ability to win admiration, even from critics, speaks to a maturity far beyond his years. Whether it's his charm, his grounded upbringing, or his knack for staying composed under pressure, Barron seems to have a clear vision for his future. The question now is, will this popularity translate into something bigger? Will Barron Trump eventually step into a spotlight of his own, or is he content paving his way quietly behind the scenes? For now, Barron remains an enigma, one who has the world guessing about his next move. As we watch his story develop, one thing is certain: this isn't the last time Barron Trump will make headlines. So, what's your take? Could Barron's quiet rise signal a new chapter for the Trump family, or is he simply enjoying life on his terms? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And while you're there, think about this: what other untold stories could be waiting behind the public lives we see every day? If this video made you curious, stay connected, because there's always more to uncover.